releases its final report.
The report says the cause behind the violence was one man, Donald Trump. And it says the then president put pressure on officials and Vice President Mike Pence to game the system or break the law to overturn the election. The committee concluded the riot put democracy and the lives of lawmakers at risk. Trump has been saying the panel's been on a witch hunt.
Fox's Jill Nato, a House Republican report, blames security failures that day. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Friday, December 23rd on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, with temperatures set to plummet today, Ruthie Forgy, the administrator at Cleveland Salvation Army, said the organization's facility on Inman Street will function as a cold weather shelter. Forgy said the Salvation Army's cold weather shelter check-in time begins at 6 p.m. Up to 14 adults can be accommodated overnight. While checkout time is 7:30 a.m., shelterees may return at 9 a.m. to take warm showers, which are available Monday through Friday. At noon, they may also return for a hot lunch. Then at 6 p.m., they can return to check in for another warm meal and an overnight stay. Although the shelterees will be outdoors the majority of the day, Forgy says the Salvation Army ensures they have hats, gloves, as well as sub-zero sleeping bags to keep warm. Currently, the Salvation Army is seeking donations of air-activated hand warmers and thermoses for hot water, tea, or coffee. The Salvation Army accepts donations of space heaters, which are provided to those living in homes with inadequate heating. However, Forgy said the devices must be new and enclosed in a manufacturer's box. Lisa Garry, president of the Community Foundation of Cleveland and Bradley County, said the shelters are available for adults only. Those with children will have other options. The Cleveland Emergency Shelter on Wildwood Avenue will also be available as a cold weather shelter. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee announced executive clemency decisions for 16 individuals. In a statement yesterday, Governor Lee said, quote, "After thoroughly reviewing the merits of each case, I have decided to grant 16 individuals executive clemency. Each individual case is unique and warranted consideration, and I thank the Board of Parole members for their thoughtful recommendations throughout this process," end quote. Separately, the governor granted expedited parole eligibility to 30 individuals, following the Tennessee General Assembly's recent action to amend the state law about drug-free school zone offenses. The governor said, quote, "In light of recent updates to Tennessee state law, I have made the decision to grant parole eligibility to certain low-level drug offenders who merit consideration for an expedited review of their sentence," end quote. Executive clemency decisions are made in consultation with the Tennessee Board of Parole, which issues non-binding recommendations for each of the cases to the governor. Also in local news, Volker Charleston employees devoted more than 550 hours to volunteerism in 2022. This year, Volker Charleston made a significant contribution to the newly opened Pi Innovation Center. The company donated over $1 million to the regional education facility that will be preparing students for post-secondary careers and workforce opportunities. Volker continued its ongoing engagement engagement with Cleveland City and Bradley County schools. Team members engaged with students through mentoring opportunities, special project assignments, STEM on the Greenway, and the Lego Club. The Charleston site continued to provide financial award to graduating seniors of area high schools. The awards promote continuing education in STEM fields. The company also participates in frequent career fairs at local schools and is a proud partner in Manufacturing and Education Week. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE. Welcome into our broadcast here on this Friday morning, December the 23rd. Hope you're staying warm out there. We'll also welcome in Talk 1013 The Buzz, our listening audience this morning as well. Good morning to you. And then on MixTV.tv. Wow, what a night we had last night with cold temperatures swooping in and causing many, many problems out there as far as people being extremely cold. And it's something that is not going to get much better as we go through the day. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Austin Chadwick, Mix TV producer. Well, Austin, besides Yvette in the Fiesta studio, building's kind of quiet this morning.
It's pretty empty. I was going to ask you, where are the rest of the employees right now?
Well, we made that executive decision yesterday that we should not bring a bunch of people in because we didn't know what was going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
We were anticipating possibly getting up this morning, a lot of black ice and just really at least frigid conditions, single digits.
Yes.
When I'm fortunate enough that I have the availability to park my truck in the garage.
Yes.
And, thank the Lord for that. And as I pulled out of my garage, it still read that the temperature in my garage was like 40. Which is kind of chilly for a garage. Yeah. And then as I was driving down Frontage Road to come into the station, it was like a speedometer going down. It was like 40, 32, and it just kept going down and down and down as I was coming down Frontage. And by the time I hit Paul Hupp Parkway, it was already down in the 20s. And then by the time I got here, single digits on the odometer, the readings there.
See, I was going to say, when I came in this morning, I updated my morning show file. It was 16 degrees, and now it's 10.
Yeah.
So, in the past, since 5:30, it's dropped 6 more degrees. So,
wow.
It's getting cold.
It's getting cold, going to stay cold, but you can say what you want. I guess we were fortunate.
Yes.
I don't know. I know you're a big weather guy. You love to keep up with weather. That's part of your background with being in TV. I kept watching it last night after 10 o'clock on the radar, and it looked like it was coming, and then when it got here, the future cast on the radar, it just kind of like disappeared.
That's part of the Tennessee Valley.
It is.
We have that little phenomenon here, so we didn't really get any snow, and luckily the wind seemed to have dried out the roads pretty well.
Yeah.
We haven't heard any reports. If you see anything, let us know. But
sure.
But for the most part, it looked like all the roads were pretty good. It's just going to be cold, and the wind's going to pick up throughout the day, so it's going to be chilly out there.
It's one of those things that I recognized. I was intentionally looking to see if I saw a lot of slick spots or anything like that.
Yes.
But really, I just saw a couple where the low line, where water had settled a little bit. But I'm telling you what, anywhere water was standing, it was froze.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it was, and which I saw to my sidewalk last night, but even it was dry this morning. So,
yeah.
I was just making sure that I didn't wake up to any kind of dangerous stuff.
Right. Yeah, we had an alternate plan if that was going to be the case. We was going to do some remote stuff that allows us to do that. Well, let's go ahead and get a quick update on what's going on. Austin, we were checking with Volunteer Electric just a few minutes ago. First of all, Cleveland Utilities, no outages we're aware of, right?
Yeah, no, Cleveland Utilities is reporting no outages, so everything looks pretty good there.
Okay, and then Volunteer Electric, VEC, here in Bradley County, we're only showing about about 20 homes without power right now, so a small sector. But it looks like that McMinn County, they have a significant amount, about 164 homes there. Meigs County, 147. Now, the largest in our area would be Polk County. There are over 600 people in the Polk County area that's without power right now. That's according to VEC. So hopefully they can get the power back on soon. About 200 folks in Ray County without power. But here in Bradley County, pretty slim, except for those 20 people. I'm sure they're thinking it's not a very slim thing for them to be without power. But definitely Polk County, Ray County, some of those outlying areas, which we don't have any idea what that may be. But you probably can assume some fallen trees and, on the lines and stuff like that.
I would say so. It looks pretty spotty on that map. Looks different areas. None of it looks like a widespread section. So
you know what? I'm just going to gamble. Somebody's calling in this time of the morning.
That is a scary game, Dwayne.
That's a scary game. Well, we're going to go to the volunteer Ritapest mix line, 614-6499, and you're live on the radio. So please let's monitor what we're doing here. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, this is Nina Kyle. I wanted to be entered in the drawing.
Oh, that's fine, Nina. We can do that. You want to be entered into the Townhouse Bake Shop drawing? Is that it?
Anything you got.
Anything we got. Well, Nina, I've got your phone number right here on the caller ID. The reason I answered it live on the air, Nina, first of all, good morning to you, and thanks for tuning in. We were talking about weather and slick roads and maybe power outages, and we just didn't know if you were someone that was going to give us a little report on something, so we wanted to try to get that on live if it was. But, hey, a contest is just as good. We'll put you down for our contest we got going on this morning.
Yeah, well, hopefully nobody's going outside right now, right?
Right. I mean, it's pretty chilly out there, so if you can stay in.
It is.
Nina, you would say stay in, right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, we'll put you in the contest, and thanks so much for tuning in this morning.
Okay, thank you guys are great. Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Now, for the 21 days of Christmas today, I think we're giving away a $100 gift card to White Wing Bookstore.
Oh, yeah, what a great present that would be. So definitely we got Nina in that.
Yes.
And I think, Austin, we should just go ahead and open it up. And since we've already got Nina getting us underway, let's go ahead and talk about the 21 days of Christmas with the Townhouse Bake Shop. And what is the prize today for that? It was the last day. And I think it was like a dozen mixed donuts. Is that what it was?
I think so. I'm going to have to look that one up. I haven't seen that one yet. So
I got it right here.
There's a master sheet here somewhere.
Yeah, 1 dozen mixed donuts is what we're giving away. So we're going to put Nina into this. This is the Townhouse Bake Shop, 12 Days of Christmas. Today's the final day for that. And then Austin just mentioned our other contest, our 21 Days of Christmas that we're doing. We've got 2 more days. We've got today and tomorrow. And White Wing Christian Bookstore, a $100 White Wing gift card is going to be the prize today. And we got Nina in that as well.
Yeah, so let me ask you, Dwayne, what is your favorite donut?
Favorite donut? You know what, man? You're just going to laugh at me when I tell you this.
The plain glaze.
The plain glaze.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's it. That's all I like.
See, now I like that. I like that chocolate burger, the chocolate with the cream filling in it. Yeah. That's really good.
Now I think that's Steve's favorite too, right? The chocolate burger.
Yeah, we usually have to, race to the box.
Yeah, whoever gets there first gets the chocolate burger, because people do that. Well, I guess we're gonna take another chance, Austin. It's a Friday morning, not a lot going on as far as activity, so we're just going to create some Mix 1041. You're actually live on the radio. Who's this? Well, I guess I hung up on her because it went green. Well, let's see. Well, I can't answer that phone line in here.
Looks
so
like
anyway,
I'm going to have to step out and go answer some phone calls.
So evidently we got people interested in either getting in contest or content. We don't know which one it is. But I tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and we'll move right along right here so Austin can answer a couple phone calls. Again, we're light staffed this morning, so if you are calling, please maybe have to call back twice to get that in there. Mix 1041, you're actually live on the air this time. Who is this?
My name is David Miller.
Hey, David, how's it going today, buddy? You staying warm?
Hey, it's going warm. Yeah, I'm staying warm.
Good deal.
Get out in the cold, though.
Oh, you're fixing to get out in the cold?
Yeah, I got the car warming up right now.
Where you got to head off to today, David?
My wife has a doctor's appointment. I got to take her.
Oh, my goodness. Where are you calling in to get into our contest this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. I've got your name. Now I've got your phone number from the caller ID that's popped up here. We'll put you in both of our contests this morning. How about that?
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if we don't get a chance to talk to you again before then. And appreciate you being a listener here to Mix 104.1.
Yes, and you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Be careful out there running around today.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so another caller just said they're getting ready to head out. We're going to put them into the drawing. Austin, did you have any?
Yeah,
what was that about?
Paul Ezel called us, and he said, they're out. So there's trash cans in the middle of the road. They've got ice in them and stuff. He said they're working on it. They're going to get them picked up. So just have a little bit of patience, or if you get a chance to run out and grab your trash can and stand it back up, it'd be good. So.
Okay, yeah, Paul Ezel with Waste Connection, so we appreciate him calling in. Mix 104.1, you're live. Well, that's somebody else. I guess I'm hanging up on them a little quick, but anyway.
Look, let's just be honest. None of us around here know how to work the phones, okay? If we actually answer the phone for you, you're just lucky. Yeah. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, you like won the lottery.
I mean, because whenever it comes to answering phones around here, it's just a toss-up.
Well, see, it rings red. I pushed a button, and let's see if it works this time. Mix 104.1, you're actually live on the radio. Who is this?
Pam Elliott. Good morning.
Good morning, Pam. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Well, what are you doing on this frosty Christmas Eve?
I am working. I've been working since 5:30 this morning.
Oh, my goodness, Pam. Where do you work at?
A&K Cabs.
Okay, so you've been out taking folks to get to wherever they need to go this morning then?
That's it. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm sure your cab is a nice little warm spot people can get into, and you'll take them where they need to go.
That's it.
All right. Pam, are you calling in for us to put you in some contest drawings this morning?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we're going to do that. We'll put you in both of the contests that we got. How about that?
That works.
All right. Well, Pam, drive safe out there. And Pam, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
In your travels, wherever you're out there, if you happen to notice any slick spots or anything like that, that could potentially be a problem.
Oh, I sure will.
Give us a call back, if you don't mind, Pam.
I sure will.
And I'm going to let you do a free plug right here. If people need your services, what number should they call?
559-1945.
All right, Pam, drive safe out there today, and thanks for what you're doing.
All right, thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, so several people listening in this morning on a day that we thought we might be a little slow on the phone lines and this, that, and the other. We're just rocking and rolling. Mix 104.1, you're live on the radio. Who am I speaking with?
This is Tim Truelove.
Tim, how's it going today, buddy?
Doing a little bit of work over here. You get over in Wholesale Supply.
Oh, there you go. I bet you. I'm just going to take a chance right here, Tim. Is Josh Rogers anywhere around?
I haven't seen him this morning.
Well, you know, I knew probably the answer to that was what you was going to say.
That's correct.
Tim, you're just out doing your thing. I mean, just another day. It doesn't matter. It's about 9 degrees outside, right? Or 7 degrees now.
Hey, it was cold this morning.
So, Tim, tell people what you do.
We just pick orders over here at Wholesale Supply. I work in the warehouse, just fill orders for our customers.
Yep, and you guys do a tremendous job with that. You got trucks going all over the place, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Well, Tim, are you calling in for me to put you in the drawings for a few of our prizes this morning, the Townhouse Bake Shop and then our 21 Days of Christmas?
Yeah, I'm calling in to win.
Well, we're taking qualifiers right now, Tim. We'll announce a winner here coming up. Hey, I like it, though, Tim. You got the right attitude. I'm calling in to win, man.
I appreciate it, Drew.
All right, Tim, you have a good day, buddy. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Dwayne.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so, man, I'm really just kind of blown away. I thought today we would have a quiet morning with the phones, this, that, and the other, but we love it. We love hearing from our listeners. We know people are out there working, and we also know there's a lot of people still sleeping in this morning because of work being a little extended for them, having some time off. But we're here. We're going to be in the studio. Again, we got a couple of live contests that's going on. Austin had to sneak out to grab a few more phone calls. We took a few live on the air. And I guess we better move along. Well, Austin, I'm going to let you pop back in here. I think we've had more phone activity this morning we've had in a long time.
Hey, people are, what's better on an icy cold day than a dozen donuts?
A dozen donuts, exactly. And what I guess I'm a little surprised is this seems like for a lot of people it's just a normal old day.
It is.
It's Christmas Eve. It's 2 days before Christmas. And so I was kind of thinking on a Friday, maybe a lot of people would have that extra day off, this, that, and the other, and it'd be kind of a, not a lot of fanfare going on this morning. So we appreciate the people calling.
I mean, Steve's not here, right? He has that day off. So, that's really all that matters.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we'll be good without him.
And one thing that we got, you and I both got a text message yesterday, I guess mid-morning, and he said that you and I were essential, that we needed to be here this morning.
Yes.
Unless it was something dangerous, of course.
Essential employees, which means we get hazard pay.
That's
so,
hazard.
we're in good shape so far. That gives you a little extra motivation to get up and come in,
Yeah, I knew that. I think Stevie Wonder says it best, though, nothing from nothing leaves nothing.
Exactly.
You were getting some phone calls. Was it some more people wanting to get qualified for some prizes?
Yes. Yeah, we had several people call in, so
okay.
My list is back there. So
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we had Tim and David and Pam and several others that we got on the air. So we'll continue to take phone calls and continue to. What about we could get them to text the HHM text line as well, right?
Yeah, text away. There's already been a few come in, so yeah, text away.
Yeah, Robert Duffy is listening in this morning and got his text right there. So good morning to Robert and. Rebecca texted in as well. There's another one there that says please, and they put please and they spelled it out PLESSSSSSE. They really extended it there. What are they wanting to do there?
There's no telling.
There's no telling. Please enter me in your townhouse bake shop drawing. Oh, that was Nina. That was Nina Kyle.
Oh, okay.
So she called and texted, so she doubled down.
Yeah, she tried to get in twice. So.
Well, I guess we better check the streets, as Austin was saying a while ago. Austin, I don't really see anything on the cameras or anything else like that. So
no, I was going to say T-Dot map's showing good too. So it looks like everything's moving along.
But I would still say be cautious.
Yep.
Here's the thing that you need to do today, Austin. I think is very important. I mentioned a while ago, and I wasn't, boasting or anything, but I'm able to park in a garage.
Yes.
That's a blessing. But a lot of people are not. That car is going to be extremely cold today. Let it warm up a little bit before you just jump in and take off.
Yeah, I let mine run about 15 minutes this morning, which my doors were frozen when I walked out, so I had to pull them open.
Yeah.
Which is kind of normal when it gets cold like this. So we did that. But I will say, our friends down at Local 3, they are still predicting some winds today.
Okay.
So as that takes place, just be careful driving. You never know. You might run into a down limb or something like that. So just be careful.
All right, and if you notice anything, we would love to hear from you, whether it's calling in on the Volunteer Red Pass Mix line, 614-6499, or giving us a text on that HHM text line, 614-6499. Same number. We would love to hear from you. All right, let's see here. Talking about our friends at Waste Connection, here we go.
This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Time now for your Hardee's wake-up call. I came by the Hardee's on Paul Huff Parkway on my way in. All the lights were on. They were people in the drive-through. So good morning to anybody there at Hardee's that possibly is listening in. We appreciate you getting out on a cold Friday morning and getting those hot biscuits served up. My goodness, nothing would be any better today than a hot biscuit from Hardee's this morning. Go by and check it out.
Studies show that people who can count to 5...
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress. This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward to to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Here live in our studios on this Friday morning, calling it Christmas Eve as we get set for Christmas weekend. My goodness, it's hard to believe that it is officially here, and it feels like Christmas, does it not, folks? I want to give you something to go back and visit what we have posted on our Facebook page as closings and delays. We do have one that we posted actually yesterday. The Cleveland Family YMCA will be operating on a delayed schedule, so hopefully nobody's got up and went in for their morning swim or exercise class, because they're not going to open until 9 a.m. this morning. So about another hour and a half before the Cleveland Family YMCA will open. Rodney Murray, the executive director, sent that to us, and we posted that yesterday. That was part of our severe weather coverage that we posted, compliments of Insurance Incorporated. So if you have a delay or closing that you want to get to us, you can call us on the Volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499, or you can also text that to that HHM text line, 614-6499, and we'll try to help you get the word out as far as those type things. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stay put right here as we're going to check in on our Simmons Bank celebration list. As we know, people are celebrating anniversaries and birthdays over this weekend. Here's what we've got in so far this morning. Billy and Gail Walker will be celebrating their 50th anniversary today, so congratulations to them on their 50th anniversary. And Norman Bernard is going to be 104 on Saturday, on Christmas Eve. Can you believe that? That is awesome. He is a World War II veteran, and everybody pretty much knows him as Uncle Barney, I think is what it said there. Rick Kaywood of Cleveland Plywood sent that in to us. Let me go back and see, make sure that's what it was saying there. Yeah, most of them know him as Uncle Barney. So Norman Bernard, happy early birthday, 104. So he has to be our favorite person, right? He's going to be 104. What an accomplishment. What a conversation, if you could sit down with Norman, that he would have with you, I'm sure, of what he's seen in his 104 years on this earth. But we hope he has a great day on Saturday. Thanks, Rick, for that little bit of info there. All right, that is our Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank Community Matters. Since 1903, we've been dedicated to serving our communities with empowered local leadership. That's at Simmons Bank. Let's go ahead now and go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99. Any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday, Tennessee Valley. The Arctic air mass has arrived, and it is going to be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We'll have wind chill values as low as minus 15 degrees. Be sure to layer up if you're going to be out and about and limit your outdoor exposure time. There could also be a few snow flurries around this morning and a slick spot or two, so just be mindful of that. The rest of the day will feature mostly cloudy skies, and then tonight, overnight lows drop into the single digits. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
All right, thank you there, Clay, for that weather update. Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature is 7 degrees, but we're being told with the wind chill factor, it feels like a -5. So if you're outside, you better layer up and better, like he just mentioned there, Clay mentioned, limit your outdoor exposure, because right now it feels like a -5. We are underneath that wind chill warning, and it's just going to be a bitterly cold day. Austin's got it up on mixtv.tv. According to what we're seeing there, about 14. 14 is the anticipated high today. So it's not going to get much warmer out there. Of course, with those wind chill factors factored in, it's even going to feel quite a bit colder. All right, let's get you to some more sounds of the season. But before that, let's get a message from our friends from Vehicles Direct.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
Here's our wish to you from Mix 104.
Well, good morning and welcome back. It is now 5:15 and we have entered into the Arctic air here across the Tennessee Valley. It feels more like, I guess you would say, northern Canada, as we're in the teens across the entire region now. 12 degrees in Athens, 19 in Murphy, 18 in Dalton, and 1 lonely degree in Altamont. Now keep in mind, this Arctic air really rushed in. Temperatures dropped very quickly. So when I got here right around 1:30, it was still 31 degrees here at Local 3 Studios. Now it's 5:15 and the temperature is 11 degrees here in North Chattanooga. So this cold air is continuing to filter in. We're probably going to drop several more degrees before the sun comes up this morning, and the winds have been whipping around. We have gusts as high as 25, even 30 miles per hour across the Tennessee Valley. You add in those cold Arctic temperatures plus those wind gusts, and you get that wind chill. That's what it feels like to your bare skin. It feels like -4 in Fort Payne, -15 degrees is your wind chill in Altamont, -8 in Athens, and 8 degrees in Murphy. So again, it is just a brutally cold morning across the Tennessee Valley. That Arctic air continuing to pack a punch all the way from really the plains into portions of the southeast. You can kind of see exactly where the front is located. On the front side of this, it's still in the 40s, even 60s down in Jacksonville. But if you are on the west side of this cold front, it is a very, very cold Friday morning. And when you compare this to Thursday morning, it's almost 30 degrees colder in Chattanooga, and look at that swath of 40 degrees cold. I mean, that is a huge temperature swing there, and that's what we're going to continue to deal with really all day long into your Christmas weekend. And so I feel like Christmas is kind of getting overshadowed by these cold temperatures. Just not something that we see that often. In fact, last year I think our coldest temperature officially in Chattanooga was 18 degrees, so we've already far exceeded that number. We're also tracking a few light snow showers across Marion County, so along I-24 there could be a few slick spots. Also into Jackson County, down into Dade County, mainly in some of those higher elevations. Again, this is light snow, but still you could see a few flurries falling, even into southern Hamilton County. Again, there could be a few slick spots along 24, or really on some of the rural areas into Grundy, Marion, Jackson, even Dade and Walker counties. Again, not a big deal. We didn't have a whole lot of snow falling, and we really didn't expect that. As the cold air approached,
community service, that's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Friday, December 23rd from the Cleveland Daily Banner. With temperatures set to plummet today, Ruthie Forgy, the administrator at Cleveland Salvation Army, said the organization's facility on Inman Street will function as a cold weather shelter. Forgy said the Salvation Army's cold weather shelter check-in time begins at 6 p.m. Up to 14 adults can be accommodated overnight. Currently, the Salvation Army is seeking donations of air-activated hand warmers and thermoses for hot water, tea, or coffee. The Salvation Army accepts donations of space heaters, which are provided to those living in homes with inadequate heating. However, Forgy said the devices must be new and enclosed in a manufacturer's box. The Cleveland Emergency Shelter on Wildwood Avenue will also be available as a cold weather shelter. For Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Welcome back into our broadcast here as we're live in the Kia of Cleveland studios on a very, very chilly Friday morning. And Austin Chadwick here with me as well. It's just the two of us. It's kind of like that's an old song, just the two of us.
I mean, you know, I think we can handle it.
We got it going on so far. We've had lots of people calling in and texting. And good morning to Brad Millaway listening in. Bud Kitchens is listening in as well. Both of them wanted to get in the contest, so now we've got them in there.
Now, Bud yesterday, I think he got his copyright for his first play.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, he posted a picture yesterday showing that he got his official copyright now.
Man, that is awesome.
he has turned it into a
career.
Copyright playwright, I guess is what you would say.
Yeah.
So hopefully he does really well with that.
Man, congratulations, Bud. We're proud of you. We'll just don't forget. If you need people to do play when you get into copyrights and, you know, major productions, me and Austin, we're pretty good actors.
Yes, well, we're pretty good something. You know, if you need somebody standing in the corner, I can do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Hey, what about our friends at Scooter's Coffee? Of course, they're kind of new to town, and
yes.
You guys went down and covered a live broadcast. Bridget did that very first day that they were having their grand opening. They reached out yesterday, actually, to Bridget and said they wanted to do something for local law enforcement, EMTs, and firefighters that are working out in this cold weather. And Austin, tell me about it. It's tremendous.
Yes, yeah, they said they wanted to offer a free hot brew coffee.
Wow.
So, you know, I went and looked it up. It looked pretty delicious. A free hot brew coffee today and tomorrow.
Okay.
So anybody that's working out in the weather, the EMTs, the law enforcement, those type people, you can go on our Facebook and kind of see the details there. You just got to present your ID. And they'll give you a fresh coffee there.
So Scooter's Coffee stepping up to the plate, helping out those first responders. You know, we say it all the time, and we don't – sometimes we just say things to say them, but this time of the year when these people that are taking care of us all year long, still working during these holidays and holiday weekends – you know, not everybody, that's not for everybody. So we appreciate those people that step out when it's time to work, when other people don't want to work, and take care of us and keep us safe.
Yes, yeah, it's nice of them. You know, we like having them in the community. I think the last time that we had planned to do the Mixed TV Live out there, that was the last cold spell we had.
It was.
Yeah, and it was like 20 degrees that morning, and a bunch of us backed out. So it didn't quite work out, but Bridget still went and ventured the weather, and so we did our remote there. But seems to be very popular here in town.
Hey, let's talk about something here. You know, everybody's finishing up today, maybe even tomorrow. Hopefully, you didn't wait too late. Holiday shopping. Are you still on that list?
Me and Devin went last night to Sam's and finished the last of our shopping last night.
Well, you know, it says here that as they're saying that you don't have much time left, of course, to shop before Christmas. But if you're looking for some workout gear or a new coat, you might be better off waiting till after the holidays, according to a new study by Business Wire. Home gym equipment typically goes on sale in the new year. Same with winter clothing, which makes sense. Kids' toys and those fancy meat and cheese platters. People are always returning new electronics, which wind up making it to a markdown aisle in the store. And then, of course, also your Christmas decorations. Buy those for next year. So this little Business Wire, they're telling us some things may be better to hold off on instead of maybe trying to buy and put underneath the tree today.
Well, that kind of makes sense. I mean, you know, sometimes people return things.
Yep.
That's just kind of natural. And so, you know, if you can get a little bit of discount later on, you know, you can't necessarily give it for Christmas at that point. So.
Right.
But, you know,
just
if you're looking for something for yourself, hey, it's a good way to start out.
And here's something else, you know, it's caught on, I don't know how long ago, whatever it started, the ugly Christmas sweater. You know,
yes.
Everybody has parties, they have family get-togethers where you wear your ugly Christmas sweaters. Do you guys do that at all?
I may own one or two of those.
You may own one or two of those. Yeah. Ugly Christmas sweaters are bigger than ever, literally. Someone just made the world's largest ugly Christmas sweater. It's now on display in San Diego. Now, this thing is 30 feet tall and 70 feet wide.
Goodness.
It goes on to say it's big enough to fit the Statue of Liberty. It was made using 20 miles of yarn and weighs 400 pounds. And if you're wondering how you ever find this thing, don't worry. It will be donated to a craft collectible where it's going to be used to make quilts, socks, and other things at some future time. But right now it's on display in San Diego. So if you think you've got an ugly Christmas sweater that maybe has been stretched out, that's what a lot of people say, well, my ugly Christmas sweater got stretched out a little bit. Well, you don't have to worry about that. This one's 30 feet tall and 70 feet wide.
Now I want to see them put this on the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. I vote for that. I want to see it go on the Statue of Liberty for one Christmas before they take it apart. I think that'd be great.
That would be pretty cool. You're going down through there, and there's the Statue of Liberty with an ugly Christmas sweater on. That'd be fun. All right, let's see here. You hearing anything else, Austin? I know you're back there. You got 14 plus TVs up, and I know you're scouring around. So have you seen anything else that is going on out there this morning?
Everything looks pretty good. Nobody's called. Nobody's. So if you see anything, let us know. But so far, everything seems to be pretty status quo. So
we talked about Volunteer Electric a little earlier. Some friends in Polk County. That was an area that had a lot of outages. 678, about 10%. Of the people that they serve there in Polk County was without power. Ray County, a little over 200. And then here in Bradley County, if the numbers are still right around where they were at, was about 20. So not too bad.
Let me look here. Okay. I'm pulling up the app while you're talking there. So
all right. In McMinn County, they had about over 150. Meigs County, about 140. Overton, I don't know where Overton is at. A community called Overton, 239 people there.
Not entirely sure there. It looks like 18 in Bradley County now.
18, so 2 got the lights back on.
2 had their electricity turned back on.
Right.
18 still without, so I'm sure they're out working.
Those 2 maybe prayed a little harder. What do you think?
It still looks like it's pretty spread out, so it may take a little bit longer to deal with it.
All right, so you can be assured of one thing. VEC's working on it because those guys, we have really direct contact with them and Cleveland Utilities. Those crews working again, just like our first responders out there taking care of us on holiday weekends like this. We salute you and we appreciate everything that you do. It's those things that when things are not good and things are bad, whether it's power outages or whether it's a fire, you've got people like this that run to take care of the problems when other people don't want any part of it. So it's special people.
I mean, who wouldn't want to climb a telephone pole with it 9 degrees outside?
Yeah, I mean, who would not want that for a career?
I mean, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, I mean, those special people. God bless you. We thank you for
absolutely,
using the old cliche, trying to keep the lights on for us. So we appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely.
Stay warm. Definitely stay warm today, the best you can. Moving right along, we're going to, this first hour is just cruising through. We've got to, Austin, we got to announce the winner in the next 5-10 minutes for our Townhouse Bake Shop. So you'll work on that. He'll compile the list. We also got Bobby Ludwig on the way in just a few minutes. But right now it's another check of traffic from the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol team. Someone else that says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year is going to be Debbie Melton at Don Ledford Automotive Center, where they say no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December get a Yeti or Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift. Now, this is while supplies last. For details, go to donledford.com or go in and just see them in person. They're right beside Bradley Square Mall, where they say yes to getting you into a brand new or a new-to-you car before the end of the year. Traffic's still looking pretty good out there. No accidents we are aware of. No slick spots have been reported. Doesn't mean you don't need to be a little safe. As I mentioned earlier, if your car is set outside overnight, please let that thing warm up a little bit for the safety of your engine and make sure all your windows are clear, you got good visibility, all of those type things that come along with a very, very cold morning. So do all those things, and if you notice any problems, give us a call. Volunteer Red Pest Mix line, 614-6499. Also, you can text on that HHM text line, same number, 614-6499. Back in a moment, I'm going to announce the winner of our final 12 Days of Christmas with the Townhouse Bake Shop, and we'll continue to take qualifiers for our 21 Days of Christmas. So stay with us here on Mix 104.1, WCLE, and MixTV.tv.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment, 423-339-9581, or visit IPCTennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this. Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Hour. We're going to do just a quick check of sports in just a minute. Bobby Ludwig on the way as well, so staying here with us. But I got to correct myself. I made a mistake earlier, and it definitely was my fault. And we want to go back on that Simmons Bank celebration list and correct Norman's last name. I was telling you about Norman celebrating his 104th birthday on Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday, Christmas Day, and it's pronounced Barnard. Barnard. So Norman Barnard, we wish you a very happy birthday on Sunday. And we also want to say that the Bates, the Haneys, the Spanglers, and of course the Kwoods are very lucky and blessed to have you as Uncle Barney. Everybody just loves Norman and Uncle Barney, I guess you could call him. And we just want to say happy birthday to you on Sunday, a couple of days early, since we will not be here on Sunday. We hope, Norman, and that you have a great 104th birthday. So I wanted to get that squared away there. It was my fault. I apologize. We had Rick call in, and Steve was texting, getting everything squared away there. So Norman Barnard celebrating his 104th birthday on Sunday, a WW2 vet. Everybody knows him as Uncle Barney. And again, it's just one of those things that the Bates, the Haneys, the Spanglers, and of course the Kwoods are very, very lucky to have him and be able to call him Uncle Barney. So wanted to get that squared away there and get all that put to rest. And let's see here. Time now for your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast.
Merry Christmas and a good night's sleep from your friends at your hometown mattress factory right here in Cleveland. Mermaid Mattress. Better mattress, better price. Better sleep, better life.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday, Tennessee Valley. The Arctic air mass has arrived, and it is going to be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We'll have wind chill values as low as minus 15 degrees. Be sure to layer up if you're going to be out and about and limit your outdoor exposure time. There could also be a few snow flurries around this morning and a slick spot or two, so just be mindful of that. The rest of the day will feature mostly cloudy skies, and then tonight, overnight lows drop into the single digits. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature standing at 7 degrees below zero with the wind chill factor in there. So please layer up if you're going to be outside. But I guess the best advice is stay inside if you can. I know there's people out there working, doing what they do. If you're out there, please make sure that you don't have extended periods of being outdoors, and just bundle up and stay warm as much as you can. Time now, we're just going to run down a little thing of sports here for you from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. This sports update is sponsored by the Town Squire.
If you've not heard about the Town Squire yet, let me tell you. The Town Squire is your local men's store for over 45 years. Larry and his staff can help you with your Christmas gifts for that man in your life. Suits, sport coats, dress shirts, sport shirts, dress, or business casual, the Town Squire can fill that Christmas list. Yes, even gift wrap for free. The Town Squire, the complete men's store, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The shop that appreciates the customer.
All right, here's just a quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness, and CHI Memorial right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Huff Parkway. They're open 7 days a week. It's going to be Thursday night NFL action. You heard it on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz. As the Jaguars continue to play good football, they beat those New York Jets 19-3. You heard that game again on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Let's talk about Saturday NFL action. We will cover the Texans at the Titans. It'll be a 1 o'clock kickoff on Christmas Eve. And we'll have the game here tomorrow on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app as well. Lots and lots of other games on tap for Saturday. We will carry not only the Titans game, but we'll have a full slate of games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz on Saturday for you to listen to as well. NCAA football, as the bowl games continue on today, it's going to be Louisiana taking on Houston, 3 p.m. That will be broadcasted on ESPN. Other college football games today, Wake Forest taking on Missouri. It's going to be at 6:30, same station, ESPN. And that's just a quick check of sports. There may be other things, but we got to move along. But congratulations to the Jags. That big win last night. The Titans could be in trouble. The Jaguars win a couple more games. We could be in a lot of trouble out there. So let's see what happens with the Titans tomorrow. All right, before we move along here, Austin Chadwick's back in the studio. What you got, Austin?
Yeah, we got Clay Smith on the phone over there.
All right, Clay Smith from our news partners there at Local 3. Clay Smith, good morning to you, sir. How are you?
Well, Dwayne, I tell you one thing. I am cold. How about you?
Well, you know, we were cold coming into the studios, but luckily things are good here, and we've got the heat on and warmed back up.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's going to be a cold day, probably one of the coldest days we have to deal with all December. I know, woke up this morning, or I got to the station at 1 o'clock, and it was 31 degrees, but now we're sitting pretty at 6 degrees here in Chattanooga.
Wow. Well, what is the biggest thing, Clay, that you're getting out to the people watching you guys on Local 3 throughout this morning broadcast? What is the one thing that you're wanting to make sure that they all understand?
Well, I think the biggest thing with these wind chill values ranging from -10 to -20 all across the region, it's just a good reminder that if you're going to be outside, try to limit your exposure time. And if you have to be outside, especially for more than 15, 20 minutes at a time, make sure that you are layered up. I'm talking beanie, heavy jacket, pants, gloves, pretty much everything you can put on today because this is dangerous cold here in the Tennessee Valley.
Again, Clay Smith joins us from Local 3. Clay, tell me, what can we expect? I know today's not going to warm up much at all, but as we take a sneak peek into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, what does that couple-day forecast look like for us?
Well, if you're looking for some warmer weather, we're going to have to look into next week. So tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, highs are going to generally range in the low to mid-20s, which is about 25 degrees below normal. But we'll have some sunshine. And then as we go to sleep Christmas Eve and put the cookies out for Santa, well, temperatures are going to drop back into the single digits. But by Christmas Day, we're going to get pretty close to the freezing mark, still going to be in the 30s. But then next week, that's when we're going to get back above freezing and eventually into the 50s.
Wow. That's just the way it is in Southeast Tennessee. And one day we're going to be below zero. Then we can look at the long-range forecast. We're going to be back up in the 60s.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you get kind of it's a roller coaster ride, and you get the best of both seasons here, especially this time of the year.
Absolutely. Again, joining us on the phone, Clay Smith, with our Local 3 news partners there, and giving us the latest weather forecast. So again, Clay, let's revisit. It's now right at 8 o'clock on this Friday morning. From now to the rest of the afternoon, as people are trying to get out, do that final push to get stuff for Christmas dinner, Christmas purchases, are we going to expect anything besides these cold temperatures for the rest of the day?
No, there's a chance of a snow flurry probably before about 9:30, but for the rest of the day, there's going to be passing clouds rotating through. We'll have peaks of sunshine. But the cold, that's going to be the main thing we're concerned with today. Again, your temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We're going to have wind chill values below zero pretty much all day long. So if you're doing that last-minute Christmas shopping or if you have any holiday plans, going to family gatherings, we really encourage everyone to limit your time outdoors and bundle up. You're going to have to pull out the heaviest of jackets today until these temperatures start to warm up as we move into next week.
Clay, I've got one final question for you. I know you got to go. The question that I would have, is this about what we expected to happen, or did we dodge another bullet with what could have been more of a potential problem for us? What was the thought when you got there at 1 o'clock and we kind of went through the night without much fanfare as far as the road conditions and things?
Yeah, I mean, there were definitely some model suggestions that things could have been a little bit worse. But overall, when we have these scenarios where the cold air is kind of chasing the moisture, we don't really anticipate too much wintry weather here, at least in the valley. And that's about on par with what we've seen. But some of the higher elevations, outside of Cleveland, outside of Chattanooga, had at least a dusting of snow. But as far as road conditions, I think things look pretty good. We were kind of anticipating more of a flash freeze with some of the rain, but the wind was just so strong that it was able to dry out some of the roadways. So we actually fared pretty well. So that's certainly good news.
All right. Well, Clay Smith, meteorologist with Local 3. And, Clay, we appreciate the job you guys are doing, keeping everything right there in front of us as far as the weather conditions. And we just appreciate you guys every single day and the job that you do there.
Well, we appreciate you, too. Thank you for having us on, and I hope you and all of your listeners have a very Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
All right, so that's Clay Smith right there live with us. So we appreciate that sponsorship and them partnership and sponsorship of our friends there at Local 3 calling in and giving us the latest info. So sounds like Clay was saying we did dodge a little bit of a bullet maybe with none of that flash freezing that was a little bit anticipated a couple of days ago. I'm just telling you what, I feel very blessed that we didn't have that and have a bunch of accidents and things going on this morning. But, boy, there's a lot of people that still may be cold out there. So please take this moment. If you're up, moving around, check in on the elderly. Maybe if you have church family members that are elderly, maybe peek in on them, whether it's a phone call or running by. Your family members, of course. And please don't forget about your pets on a day like today. It's so bitterly cold. Please don't leave them outside unexposed or exposed, I should say, to where they can't have nowhere to get out of the winds and these cold temperatures. Please make sure that your pets are taken care of as well, and your pipes and all the other things that come along with this time of day. Tell you what we're going to do here. We're going to have to bounce around. We had just a lot of input right at the beginning of the hour, so we're just going to, let's see here. We're going to try to get this message done real quick. Then we're going to come back with Bobby Ludwig. Stay with us, Mix 104.1.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
We'll do later today, and that's going to be from White Wing Christian Bookstore, a $100 White Wing gift card that we will be announcing a little bit later, so stay tuned for that.
Hey, this is Josh Rogers with Wholesale Supply.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress. This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
9 as well.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Traffic and weather together. Just heard from Clay Smith from our friends at Local 3 News just a few minutes ago. We're going to hear him again here in just a second. We know that's the thing that's on everyone's mind is what is going on with weather today. What's it going to be? Is it going to get any warmer? Well, let's find out.
Days are here, and I can't think of a better gift for your loved ones or for yourself than a great night's sleep. Take advantage of holiday savings at Mermaid Mattress, and we can deliver free to you or your loved ones right up until Christmas Eve. Mermaid Mattress, where you'll always get a better mattress for a better price.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday, Tennessee Valley. The Arctic air mass has arrived, and it is going to be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We'll have wind chill values as low as -15 degrees. degrees. Be sure to layer up if you're going to be out and about and limit your outdoor exposure time. There could also be a few snow flurries around this morning and a slick spot or two, so just be mindful of that. The rest of the day will feature mostly cloudy skies, and then tonight, overnight lows drop into the single digits. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Right now, your current Simmons Bank or your Simply Bank temperature standing at 7 degrees minus in the 0 digits with that wind chill factor in there. Time now for your Fox News update on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A final report is released by the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riot.
The panel blaming Donald Trump for what happened at the Capitol, calling it a multi-part conspiracy to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. Committee chairman, Mississippi Democrat Benny Thompson.
I think you'll see that it's very comprehensive, that it's thorough in its presentation.
Congressional Republicans have issued a minority report blaming Speaker Nancy Pelosi and former House Sergeant-at-Arms Paul Irving for not being prepared.
Fox's Jack Callahan. A widespread winter storm is making travel tough on some roads and in the air heading into Christmas weekend.
Blizzard conditions from strong winds to heavy snow from the Midwest through the Great Lakes and parts of the Northeast could affect ground conditions at many airports, and those widespread disruptions could lead to a domino effect.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. Nearly 250,000 homes and businesses have lost power. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Friday, December 23rd on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, with temperatures set to plummet today, Ruthie Forgy, the administrator at Cleveland Salvation Army, said the organization's facility on Inman Street will function as a cold weather shelter. Forgy said the Salvation Army's cold weather shelter check-in time begins at 6 p.m. Up to 14 adults can be accommodated overnight. While checkout time is 7:30 a.m., shelterees may return at 9 a.m. to take warm showers, which are available Monday through Friday. At noon, they may also return for a hot lunch. Then at 6 p.m., they can return to check in for another warm meal and an overnight stay. Although the shelterees will be outdoors the majority of the day, Forgy says the Salvation Army ensures they have hats, gloves, as well as sub-zero sleeping bags to keep warm. Currently, the Salvation Army is seeking donations of air-activated hand warmers and thermoses for hot water, tea, or coffee. The Salvation Army accepts donations of space heaters, which are provided to those living in homes with inadequate heating. However, Forgy said the devices must be new and enclosed in a manufacturer's box. Lisa Guerin, president of the Community Foundation of Cleveland and Bradley County, said the shelters are available for adults only. Those with children will have other options. The Cleveland Emergency Shelter on Wildwood Avenue will also be available as a cold weather shelter. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee announced executive clemency decisions for 16 individuals. In a statement yesterday, Governor Lee said, quote, "After thoroughly reviewing the merits of each case, I have decided to grant 16 individuals executive clemency. Each individual case is unique and warranted consideration, and I thank the Board of Parole members for their thoughtful recommendations throughout this process," end quote. Separately, the governor granted expedited parole eligibility to 30 individuals following the Tennessee General Assembly's recent action to amend the state law about drug-free Tennessee school zone offenses. The governor said, quote, "In light of recent updates to Tennessee state law, I have made the decision to grant parole eligibility to certain low-level drug offenders who merit consideration for an expedited review of their sentence," end quote. Executive clemency decisions are made in consultation with the Tennessee Board of Parole, which issues non-binding recommendations for each of the cases to the governor. Also in local news, Volker Charleston employees devoted more than 550 hours to volunteerism in 2022. This year, Volker Charleston made a significant contribution to the newly opened Pie Innovation Center. The company donated over $1 million to the regional education facility that will be preparing students for post-secondary careers and workforce opportunities. Volker continued its ongoing engagement with Cleveland City and Bradley County schools. Team members engaged with students through mentoring opportunities, special project assignments, STEM on the Greenway, and the Lego Club. The Charleston site continued to provide financial award to graduating seniors of area high schools. The awards promote continuing education in STEM fields. The company also participates in frequent career fairs at local schools and is a proud partner in Manufacturing and Education Week. For more on local and state news, visit mymix1041.com, follow us on Facebook, and download our app that sends you instant notifications when news breaks. For Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Key Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
All right, Mix 1041 WCOE. Well, good morning out there, everybody. As we're about 20 minutes after 8 o'clock, running just a few minutes behind here. It's just been one of those kind of mornings. So we welcome you in on the radio on Mix 1041. Also our listening audience on Talk 1013 The Buzz. And then MixTV.tv. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. Appreciate your support all year long. We sincerely mean that. When we think about all the things that happen here at our station throughout the year, knowing that you're there with us, it just makes everything that much better. When we know, whether it's the Empty Stocking Fund or whenever we're asking you to rally around a cause, this community is always there, Austin, as Austin Chadwick joins me as well. It's a great place to be.
Yes, they are. We just did the story about the Salvation Army. They do such a great job down there. If there's anything you can do to kind of help them out, they were looking for the hand warmers. Those are good. I still see a few of those around town, so those would be good to grab and take down there. They just do such an excellent job, and now they've teamed up with the food. Sorry.
Oh, the Chattanooga Food Bank?
No. Or the homeless kitchen. The kitchen.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Yeah. Sorry, my mind's went blank. I was on a different planet before I walked in here, so that's good. But anyways, they do just such a good job, especially whenever it gets below freezing, and so we just want to commend them.
Yeah. They are giving those meals out, and like we had in the news there just a few minutes ago, and so that is very, very important. And another thing that we want to remind people, it's according to what I'm looking at right now, it's about 7 degrees. But they're saying it feels like -5 with the wind chill factor out there. So,
that's pretty cold.
That's pretty.
I don't ever remember.
We're not used to that much around here.
We're not.
In Southeast Tennessee. Now, I'm sure if you're from the north, you probably think we're a bunch of sissies. But
well, I'm glad we're not doing an outside broadcast this morning. I'll say that.
No, but we're glad that everybody that's out there working, you're listening. We've got a lot of communication going on this morning, which we really enjoyed that first hour.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll point out the fact that Dwayne grew up in Florida.
I grew up some of my years in Florida.
So, some of his younger years he spent in Florida.
Yep.
So he's used to the warm weather. He does not like the cold weather at all. And so this is definitely right the opposite of going his way.
Yeah, and as I've gotten older, and if you're watching MixTV.tv, you can see there's nothing up top at all. The heat just escapes a little faster from people like me.
Yes.
So I say this to all you guys that are challenged with maybe some hair on top of your head. Wear a hat today, wear a toboggan, wear something, because that's where the heat gets out the quickest. if you see me in the wintertime, even when it's much warmer than it is today, 80% of the time I'm wearing a toboggan because I'm just going to wear it because I'm not going to get cold and those type things. Austin, before we get moving along, on Monday, well, I guess it would be Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
Tuesday morning. We want to do this while you and I are here together and we can get it in.
Yes.
Something's happening Tuesday that's probably pretty special at your house, about as special as Christmas, I would think.
It is, yeah. I want to give a big happy birthday shout out to my wife.
Yep.
She'll be, she'll be 3 dozen.
3 dozen.
3 dozen. It was funny because we were talking the other day that Steve brought 3 dozen cookies for her by the station.
Right.
And I said, hey, that matches up with your age.
Yeah.
Which, she just loves me, telling the whole world
everybody what her age is.
But,
yeah.
it is what it is.
Everybody probably thought she was 24 until just now.
Yeah,
Thanks, Austin.
Exactly. But no, it'll be her birthday Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to celebrating with that. And, we won't be here next week necessarily. We'll still have shows going on and stuff. We just won't be here live in the studio in the morning. So
we had to get Devin's birthday out there. Devin, thanks for lending Austin to us on a regular basis. He's with us more than he's with you. You may count that as a blessing. I'm not sure, but we wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely an amazing individual. So, and a very happy birthday to her.
We do have a few more. I guess I'll go ahead and get to those right now. Let's go ahead and do that before we do traffic here. It is the Simmons Bank celebration list. Melissa Lee celebrating a birthday tomorrow. You got that one called in just a few minutes ago. Heather Miller also celebrating a birthday with Devin on Tuesday.
Yes.
And then our buddy Gwen Schroyer celebrating a birthday on the 29th.
Yeah, happy birthday to Gwen. He's the broadcasting teacher down at Bradley.
Yeah.
So we work with him, a little closely. So we appreciate him, and a very happy birthday come next week.
And we definitely want to say happy birthday to a couple of other people out there. And we want to say happy birthday to Norman Barnard. Yeah, he is celebrating 104th birthday. He is a World War II vet. His birthday is on Christmas Day, Sunday. And most people know him as Uncle Barney.
Oh, really?
And they say, tell him on the radio, please put this out, that the Bates, the Haneys, and the Spanglers, and, of course, the Kwoods are very lucky and blessed to have Uncle Barney.
That is so cool to have such a treasure in our community. 104 years old.
Yeah.
That's accomplishing a few things. So,
that's our man right there. 104. We're 104.1, and so that's
and
our
definitely
man.
A World War II vet. We salute him for that, and very happy birthday.
Yeah, Rick Haywood wanted to make sure we got that out. Rick, of course, with Cleveland Plywood. Big fan of Norman, and Uncle Barney is what he calls him. And so we just appreciate him getting that into us, and we hope that they have a great holiday season.
Yes, absolutely.
So you got any other birthdays or anniversaries? We do have an anniversary. Billy and Gail Walker are celebrating their 50th anniversary.
Oh, very cool.
Now, what is 50th? Is that the golden, or
I think that's the golden?
Is that the golden one?
I think so.
That's a pretty good, significant. In today's world, if you can say we've been married 50 years, God bless you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so that's good stuff right there. Just hope one day that I can reach that plateau.
I think we did an anniversary gathering probably about 10 years ago for a great aunt and uncle of mine on one side of my family.
Yeah,
and they've been married for 50 years.
That's
and it was just
tremendous.
such a good accomplishment. So
yeah, my mother and father-in-law. I remember when they celebrated their 50th, and now I think they're in their 60s anniversaries. Just tremendous. I mean, you just think, my goodness. What a life they've led together, what they've seen together, what they've created, and that's what we need more in America, is more families that are like that.
Yes,
that's quite an accomplishment. So,
it really is.
Congratulations. All right, I guess we better get a check. Before we go, have you heard anything else about traffic, power outages, or anything?
No, everything seems pretty good.
Right.
Our friends from Waste Connections, they called and said that there was a few trash cans in the road.
Yeah,
and they were picking those up, so they might be a little bit slower because it's just a little bit colder, which I don't blame them. But they'll get it all taken care of this morning. So.
Those guys with Waste Connections, they're kind of like the UPS guys and our first responders and the utility folks. I mean, you see them every day. No matter what the temps or whatever's going on, they're out there doing their thing. So we appreciate them.
Yep.
So thanks so much, and help them out. Also, you said that earlier. If you look out your front window and your trash can's out in the road or something, help them out. Go pull that thing up or something.
Go pull it up, or just check to make sure that people aren't having to drive around it. I guess that's
it can be dangerous. All right, let's go and get a check of traffic. Talking about all these other things, let's get a check from the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol team. Don Ledford Buick GMC in Cleveland says no to high interest rates. Plus, all buyers in December get a Yeti or Stanley Cup tumbler as a special Christmas gift while supplies last. Go to donledford.com or go in and see them in person on North Lee Highway. Don Ledford, where they say yes to getting you behind the wheel of the car of your dreams. Looking in on traffic, I got the TDOT map up this morning. Not noticing anything that's sticking out here as far as red on the map or anything like that. So good going out there, folks. Hopefully, a lot of people are just staying put this morning. Another thing we want to remind you of, if you're heading out to the Cleveland Family YMCA, they'll be opening up in about 30 minutes this morning. They are opening at 9, a delayed opening, so hopefully you're able to catch that before you headed out the door, if that is your plans today. Talking about the Cleveland Family YMCA, here's Bridget.
This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
And to all a good night from Mermaid Mattress. This Christmas, experience the irresistible Mermaid Lindsay Line Memory Foam Mattress, starting at $4.99 for the Queen. Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know, in 2021, there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu only at Hardee's.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell, and typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
Better sleep, better life.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday, Tennessee Valley. The Arctic air mass has arrived, and it is going to be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We'll have wind chill values as low as minus 15 degrees. Be sure to layer up if you're going to be out and about and limit your outdoor exposure time. There could also be a few snow flurries around this morning and a slick spot or two, so just be mindful of that. The rest of the day will feature mostly cloudy skies, and then tonight, overnight lows drop into the single digits. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Right now, your Simply Bank temperature standing at 7 degrees, minus 5 with the wind chill factor. Be careful out there. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot.
Well, good morning and welcome back. It is now 5:15 and we have entered into the Arctic air here across the Tennessee Valley. It feels more like, I guess you would say, northern Canada, as we're in the teens across the entire region now. 12 degrees in Athens, 19 in Murphy, 18 in Dalton, and 1 lonely degree in Altamont. Now keep in mind, this Arctic air really rushed in. Temperatures dropped very quickly. So when I got here right around 1:30, it was still 31 degrees here at Local 3 Studios. Now it's 5:15 and the temperature is 11 degrees here in North Chattanooga. So this cold air is continuing to filter in. We're probably going to drop several more degrees before the sun comes up this morning, and the winds have been whipping around. We have gusts as high as 25, even 30 miles per hour across the Tennessee Valley. You add in those cold Arctic temperatures plus those wind gusts, and you get that wind chill. That's what it feels like to your bare skin. It feels like -4 in Fort Payne, -15 degrees is your wind chill in Altamont, -8 in Athens, and 8 degrees in Murphy. So again, it is just a brutally cold morning across the Tennessee Valley. That Arctic air continuing to pack a punch all the way from really the plains into portions of the southeast. You can kind of see exactly where the front is located. On the front side of this, it's still in the 40s, even 60s down in Jacksonville. But if you are on the west side of this cold front, it is a very, very cold Friday morning. And when you compare this to Thursday morning, it's almost 30 degrees colder in Chattanooga, and look at that swath of 40 degrees cold. I mean, that is a huge temperature swing there, and that's what we're going to continue to deal with really all day long into your Christmas weekend. And so I feel like Christmas is kind of getting overshadowed by these cold temperatures. Just not something that we see that often. In fact, last year I think our coldest temperature officially in Chattanooga was 18 degrees, so we've already far exceeded that number. We're also tracking a few light snow showers across Marion County, so along I-24 there could be a few slick spots. Also into Jackson County, down into Dade County, mainly in some of those higher elevations. Again, this is light snow, but still you could see a few flurries falling, even into southern Hamilton County. Again, there could be a few slick spots along 24, or really on some of the rural areas into Grundy, Marion, Jackson, even Dade and Walker counties. Again, not a big deal. We didn't have a whole lot of snow falling, and we really didn't expect that. As the cold air approached, things kind of dried out. And
ThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here's your news for Friday, December 23rd from the Cleveland Daily Banner. With temperatures set to plummet today, Ruthie Forgy, the administrator at Cleveland Salvation Army, said the organization's facility on Inman Street will function as a cold weather shelter. Forgy said the Salvation Army's cold weather shelter check-in time begins at 6 p.m. Up to 14 adults can be accommodated overnight. Currently, the Salvation Army is seeking donations of air-activated hand warmers and thermoses for hot water, tea, or coffee. The Salvation Army accepts donations of space heaters, which are provided to those living in homes with inadequate heating. However, Forgy said the devices must be new and enclosed in a manufacturer's box. The Cleveland Emergency Shelter on Wildwood Avenue will also be available as a cold weather shelter. For Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv, this is Emily Beatty reporting.
Yeah, Mix 104.1 WCOE. Definitely keep those people in your thoughts today, and anything you can do to help the Salvation Army and their challenging times right now, which is trying to make sure that they keep those folks warm in the evenings and fed and all those type things. They would very much appreciate that. So please, and the way you can do that, you may say, well, how can I do that quickly? How can I do that today? Well, for one, they, as Emily just mentioned in the news, a couple things, but the red kettles. Ruthie Forgy of the Salvation Army was in our studio a couple different times talking about this time of the year, the red kettles. That's what they use. That they take the money from those red kettles that you see the people standing out there ringing the bells in front of your favorite department stores and in front of the box stores. And what they do is they take that money, and that's what they use to keep those cold shelters open and keep hot meals for those folks. And you would be surprised, as Ruthie was telling us the other day, the people that come through there. It's people that's maybe hit a bump in the road. Maybe medical bills have taken over their lives and they don't have no way of having a stable place to live for now. And they're in the process of transition, if you would. Or maybe it's a situation where it's now a single parent and they have nowhere to go. Those type things. And vets, they say they see a lot of veterans in and out of there at the Salvation Army in the cold shelter places. So when you give in those red kettles, you're helping fund what the Salvation Army does to these shelters and the meals and different things like that. So please consider, as you maybe wrap up some shopping over these next 24 to 48 hours, that you consider making a little bit of a donation into those red kettles and helping out the great work that the Salvation Army does around our area. All right, again, good morning to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all those type things that people say this time of the year. So glad to have you listening and watching in, MixTV.tv and Mix 104.1 and the free Mix 104.1 app. Now, we kind of was expecting maybe a little bit more of wet stuff, whether that was going to be snow or some freezing rain, but we were so fortunate that we didn't have those rain and then the freezing temperatures on top of that, and then have a lot of black ice and those type things this morning. For most parts, the roads are completely dry due to the way the wind cooperated and did what it did, but it's still making it very, very chilly out there this morning. So layer up. That's what they tell you this time of the year. When it's this cold outside, you dress in layers. Not just a couple of big, heavy, thick things. You want to dress in layers to keep that body heat closest to you. So definitely keep that in mind. Anything else that's going on out there that you feel that we need to be aware of? We're going to be here live for a little while longer this morning. So you can just text us on the HHM text line, 614-6499. You can call us on the volunteer Red Pass Mix line, 614-6499, and we'll be happy to get out those type of informational things to you. And we're looking forward to being with you next week in a different format. We're going to do some things a little different next week for the week between Christmas and New Year's, but it'll be a lot of fun. But right now, it is time to get a check of traffic. Fortunately, we don't have any issues that we're going to report on, but let's get you the update. During the month of December, come to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, where we say yes to great holiday deals. Get up to $1,500 customer cash on 2023 Chevy Silverados. Find new roads to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com right here in Cleveland, where they say yes. No problem. Still a report on the roadways out there. So I'm looking at the TDOT SmartWay cams in the app that I got up here in the studio. So that is good news. Hopefully things can stay that way. If you notice any traffic concerns, those two ways to reach out: the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499, or the HHM text line, 614-6499. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us. Mix 1041.
This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com, the go-to gutter guys.
Ho, ho, ho. This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia Cleveland.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active, with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why rain on County Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3
Eve. That's right, Christmas Eve. As we're here on this Friday morning on December the 23rd. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying warm out there. But maybe you're having some problems getting up this morning because you're just tired, you're worn out, you're just not sleeping well. You know what? Maybe this Christmas you need to get yourself the gift of a good night's rest by going by and seeing our friends at a local Mermaid Mattress. There's always savings going on when you go to Mermaid Mattress. Buy local, keep your money local, keep it to where you're spending those tax dollars right here in our community. Here's more details about Mermaid Mattress.
Take advantage of huge holiday savings going on now. Save on Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and all Mermaid mattress sets at all 11 area Mermaid Mattress locations.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Happy Friday, Tennessee Valley. The Arctic air mass has arrived, and it is going to be a bitterly cold day. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the teens. We'll have wind chill values as low as minus 15 degrees. Be sure to layer up if you're going to be out and about and limit your outdoor exposure time. There could also be a few snow flurries around this morning and a slick spot or two, so just be mindful of that. The rest of the day will feature mostly cloudy skies, and then tonight, overnight lows drop into the single digits. For the latest, download the Local 3 weather app. I'm Storm Alert meteorologist Clay Smith.
This Mix 1041 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature, 7 degrees. It's -5 with the wind chill factor. Please bundle up. When I say bundle up, layer up is what I should be saying. And make sure you're checking on the elderly. Make sure you're checking on pets out there. Make sure you're just being aware of what's going on around you with these definitely frigid temperatures. Time now for a check of sports.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Time now for a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness, and CHI Memorial right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Huff Parkway, Memorial Convenient Care. They are open 7 days a week. Well, last night you heard it on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, our sister station, and also on the free Mix 104.1 app. Thursday night NFL, it was the Jacksonville Jaguars over the New York Jets, 19-3. Now, this is pretty important if you are a true Titans fan. Titans not playing very good football right now, and the Jaguars are. So it could be, I think, the final week of the season, the Jaguars and the Titans play each other. That could have a lot of meaning, especially if the Texans, which are playing horrible football this year, if somehow they beat the Titans on tomorrow, Saturday, we're in a lot of trouble, folks, because the Jaguars seem to be clicking at the right time. Again, getting the big win last night over the Jets. Talking about the Titans, they will play tomorrow on Saturday. The Texans at the Titans. 1 o'clock is set for the kickoff. We'll have the game right here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. A full slate of Saturday games tomorrow. Very few games for Sunday this week. Of course, that makes sense being Christmas Day. A lot of the teams will be playing tomorrow. We'll have a full day of NFL football, not only on Mix 104.1, but we'll also have some games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz tomorrow, as well as we'll be carrying some of those Saturday NFL games besides the Titans. Let's talk about
about college football. The bowl games continue its bowl season. Louisiana takes on Houston today at 3 o'clock. They'll kick it off on ESPN. And then your night game tonight for college football, Wake Forest takes on Missouri, 6:30, also on ESPN. That's just a quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness, and CHI Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland. You'll find them in the public shopping plaza, open 7 days a week. This sports update has been presented by Solutions Finance. Ricky Hintz, Greg Redmond, and the crew, always there to help you when things are just a little tight, or maybe you're wanting to get a loan for another a boat or something like that. They'll be happy to help you when spring gets here and you're ready to hit the water. Wouldn't recommend doing that today, but yes, they can get you loans for all different types of things. All right, so that is it. What we're going to do right now, we're going to take just a quick break. We're going to hear from our friends from Direct Primary Care Associates. Steve was able to record an earlier interview with them, so let's check that out right now. Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tires.
Welcome back, everybody. Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. It's Direct Primary Care Associates. I'm joined today by Stacy Flowers. Stacy, how are you?
Doing great. How are you doing this morning?
Doing good. And you know, we're looking at the many different services that are included in a membership at Direct Primary Care Associates. And one of those that really struck me, weight management, how important that is. But what can you do for people?
So that's going to start with lab work always. With people that are having issues maintaining their weight or losing weight, which is usually the problem that people come in, wanting to lose weight. I'm having difficulty losing weight, and they've tried several things already. And that's something that we can help with. We can consult with them and find out where they're starting from. Do that lab work to find out if there's something organic that's going on inside their body that's making that harder for them. Help them with diet plans, with exercise plans to help them figure out what's going to be the most realistic and the safest for them. Many people don't need to jump right into a high impact exercise. They need to start with something a lot less, and they can feel guilty wanting to start with less. So it's a good idea to consult with someone to talk about what is going to be the safest option for you. There are a lot of medications now that are marketed for weight loss, and those are things that we can make available to our patients, depending upon the type of insurance coverage or pharmacy benefit that they have. And some things are a little bit cheaper for cash pay prices. Some of the things are still on the more expensive side for people without insurance, but medications aren't necessarily needed for that. That is something that we can talk about and consult with them about. And with weight management, it's important to remember there's not a magic pill for this. There's no way to do this without some hard work, some dedication to this process. But that's definitely something that at Direct Primary Care Associates that we're able to sit with our patients and have the time to pick through and talk about what's going to be most realistic for each individual patient.
Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner at Direct Primary Care Associates. Stacy, how can we get more information?
You can check us out on our website, directpca.com, and find out all the information about our clinics in the Cleveland, Athens, and Dalton area. And check us out in Cleveland by phone at 423-650-4831.
Cleveland Tires, ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all that children call their favorite time of year. Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere, olden times and ancient rhymes of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells in the air, beauty everywhere. Yuletide by the fireside and joyful memories there. Christmas time is here, we'll be drawing near. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the year. Oh, that we could always see such spirit through the
Mix 1041 WCOE. Well, good morning out there, everybody, as we are going to be getting ready to wrap up the Mixed Morning Show on the radio and also on MixedTV.tv. Austin Chadwick's going to come back in and join me once again. Austin, well, we made it through the morning.
Well, I don't know if you consider me an official co-host, but I enjoy co-hosting with you right before Christmas.
Yeah, we always, whatever we got to do, that's what we do.
That's right. Absolutely.
But it was a good morning. It was really a surprising morning for me in the sense that I didn't think we'd have as much communication with people. I thought there'd be a lot of people just at home, maybe just kind of doing much as, as little as possible, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Now, let's be honest. Anytime that Steve's not on the radio, I mean, people love to listen.
That's your Christmas. That was our Christmas gift to the community.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Oh, we love giving him a hard time. It's just whenever I'm out in the community and people, say, well, does Steve really give everybody such a hard time? We're like, yes.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, no offense by it. I mean, he just treats everybody like that. So it is what it is.
It's just him. And if he wasn't that way, we know he doesn't feel good when he's not doing that.
Yes. Yeah. Well, now I will say, he's not a complete Grinch. I mean, he did at least buy us lunch on Wednesday for the Christmas party.
He did. Well, no, that was Jennifer. Don't forget that.
Jennifer was involved. That's for sure. Now, he told me my limit was like $6. I'm not sure what that was about, but I found something on the menu.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's kind of, I was going to say put a bow on it, but I guess that sounds a little cliche, but we are. Let's go ahead and kind of go back and revisit everything. Let's start off
with the Simmons Bank celebration list. Let's go back through that one more time.
Okay.
First of all, let's start at the top. Coming up Tuesday, somebody very special is having a birthday.
Yes, my wife will be having a birthday on Tuesday, the
You
27th.
said 3 dozen.
3 dozen. She'll be 3 dozen years old. So, and just coincidentally, Steve bought her 3 dozen thumbprint cookies the other day. So
one for every year that she's old.
It just kind of worked out well. So, but no, happy birthday to my wife. She's an amazing part of our family. She does. She just does a great job around the house. She works out at Michigan Avenue in the cafeteria, and so she loves being a part of the community there. We were in Chattanooga last night, and I think we ran into 3 different people that we're kind of connected with at Michigan Avenue. So it's very cool.
That is cool. Yeah, Devin, happy birthday. I said it earlier. Thanks for lending us Austin for most of the day, every day. Because without him, we don't know what we would do. So happy birthday to you. And thank you that we do take care of him most of the day so you don't have to put up with him. Yeah. Let's move on to some other people celebrating. We heard from Melissa Lee, or someone called in for Melissa Lee. She's celebrating a birthday tomorrow. And then also on Tuesday, Heather Miller. And then next week, toward the end of next week, Gwen Troyer on the 29th celebrating a birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we heard from somebody very, very special this morning, Rick Kaywood, Cleveland Plywood. He said he wanted to wish happy birthday to Norman Barnard. Norman Barnard celebrating his 104th birthday on Sunday, Christmas Day. He is a World War II vet, and most people know him as Uncle Barney. It says, tell the Bates, Haneys, Spanglers, and, of course, the Kaywoods how very lucky they are and blessed to have Uncle Barney. We wish him nothing but the best, and I know it's going to be a great holiday for them and the entire family.
Yes, a very special happy birthday to him, that's for sure.
And we do have an anniversary, and I think you've got a couple more. A happy 50th anniversary to Billy and Gail Walker, celebrating their 50th anniversary.
That's so cool.
That is cool.
I mean, 50th anniversary and 104th birthday. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's a pretty good day right there.
And to be born on Christmas Day, that's pretty awesome too. Yep. So, but no, David Miller will be celebrating his birthday, I think, tomorrow.
Okay.
I think that's what she said, and his wife called that in. So.
All right. So we appreciate all the phone calls today, and we had lots of people commenting about the cookies, not the cookies, the donuts from the Townhouse Bake Shop. I had cookies in my mind because of your wife.
Yes.
But the mixed donuts, that went to Terry Johnson. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that went to there, and we still got one more announcement that we're going to have to make later today, and that is our 21 Days of Christmas Spectacular presented by Chick-fil-A. We've got a $100 White Wing gift card to give away.
Absolutely. That's a great prize. And then we got tomorrow's prize too. So
yeah, tomorrow, hey, not a shabby way to end out the contest. Tomorrow we're giving away a free chicken sandwich per week for a year from Chick-fil-A on Christmas Eve. What the gift that keeps on giving.
That's pretty awesome. I love that.
The gift that keeps on giving all year long. That's what that is.
And so we'll have that up on the Facebook tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So you can enter, and you can also go to the website, mymix1041.com, right there on the top, and on the app. Don't forget, download the Mix 104 app. We put all of our contests on there also.
Again, thanks so much to Clay Smith, meteorologist with Local 3, calling in earlier in the 8 o'clock hour to tell us what was going on. And also, he just said, besides being bitterly cold and the wind chill factors being below zero, we're going to be okay. The roads seem fine. Not a lot of moisture out there this morning, so not much black ice. Still could be a slick spot, but not really what was possibly anticipated with black ice everywhere.
Yes. Now, you're looking just a little bit to the west of us. They're already at 1 degree, 0 degrees up in the mountains. So,
oh, really?
You know, it could definitely be a little bit colder around here. Yeah. That's for sure. But it's definitely, we're still looking at like negative 15 wind chill by the day's over. So that'll be chilly. Just be careful out there. Just, you know, and like we've been saying all morning, you know, check on the elderly. Yeah. Make sure you don't leave your pets out for too long. Let them go out, come back in, keep them inside nice and warm. And you know, keep your faucets dripping for at least another day. So
we also want to go back and revisit Scooter's Coffee.
Yes.
The new Scooter's Coffee right there in the parking lot of Leisure Time Bowling on Key Street. They're doing something, I believe it was today and tomorrow. Is that right, Austin?
Yes, all of EMTs, firefighters, emergency workers, law enforcements that are out working today, you can stop by Scooter's Coffee there on Keith Street right in front of the bowling alley and get a fresh hot brew coffee.
Yep, and just show your ID, and that's all you got to do, right?
Yeah, and that's today and tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
So today and Christmas Eve both.
And
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
And Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. And we also said something, God bless the Salvation Army and everything they're doing with their cold weather shelters right now and feeding the homeless folks and people that are in need of that type of service. The way that you can help immediately is if you're out today, those little red kettles.
They are.
Put a little couple extra bucks in that. That is what they use that money for, folks, is the cold weather shelters and the work that they do, the hot meals and stuff that they give those homeless folks and everything around our community.
They do that, and anytime a disaster happens to families here in town, they always step up and do a good job. And Ruthie said that they were a little bit behind this year, so if you've got an opportunity as you're doing your last minute Christmas shopping, you see those kettles, drop a little bit in there.
That's the way you can help immediately. Because also, let's face it, this is not the end of the cold weather. We know next week is going to be in the 60s by this time next week. But it's January. We're going to be back down, maybe not quite this cold, but those cold weather shelters are going to be used a lot over the next 90+ days.
Yes.
And so we really need people to help out with the funding for that, because my goodness, we don't want anyone to be out in this type of weather that we're having the next couple of days.
Yeah, it would. It's rough to spend a few minutes outside. You'd hate to have to spend more than that. So as a community, I think we do a great job. It's just there's certain times of the year that we need to step up a little bit more. So.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you, because this is the last morning show that we're actually live for the next few days. You got some stuff coming up on Mixed TV. Yeah, for the rest of the year. So I'm going to give you an opportunity here. What do you want to say to the audience to close out 2022?
Well, I'll say that it's been a great year. The Vols have done fantastic this year, so that was definitely an improvement. And hopefully next year will be even better, so we're looking forward to that. But now we'll be carrying a bunch of football and stuff here next week on the radio. Next week we have some best of shows, so there's some best of interviews we've done this year, so we'll be playing those next week, so that's great. But hey, it's been a great year. We've done a lot of high school sports broadcasting. We're looking to do even more next year, so it's just we love to see the growth around here. We love to see the people that are being a part of the community and how much they can help out and be a part. So, I love being here. I mean, I just love being here, and we consider ourselves really a part of the community, but it's the community itself that's doing everything. We're sending information out. We're just the information spot for Cleveland. We hope to, anybody walks in here that's doing some kind of event or something, we try to put them on. And so we do our part because the Cleveland community is just amazing. So, and I love that.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone that's a part of the Mix family, whether that's Mix TV or the Mix Radio family or Fiesta or Talk 101.3 The Buzz. As I'm going to echo a few things Austin said, been a great 2022. As we get ready to close the book on that. We'll have some live breaks in and out next week. We're going to still be in and out of the office. We have traffic or weather situations. We're going to be live on the radio. But as far as the normality of us having everything normal, it's just going to be kind of a hit and miss stuff as far as that goes, as far as live stuff. But lots of really great broadcasting stuff coming up next week with Josh Rogers and Steve Hartline and myself. We'll have some things in the afternoons and doing live breaks and stuff like that. Football, Georgia football, Tennessee football next week, and then lots of other NFL action and things happening. But I love this community. It's one of those things that I can't think of anywhere else on earth I'd rather be than Cleveland and Bradley County. I love the part that I get to play here at the radio station all year long. And getting out in the community and seeing what's going on, whether that's sports or whether that's breaking news or whether that's bringing you good news, whether that's the Empty Stocking Fund, which kudos to this community once again for making that an earth-breaking record. I mean, shattered the previous record on that. Money still coming in. Just a great place to be. Remember, this is your station. We say creating community at our stations and mixtv.tv, and that's absolutely what we do. We're just here being the hands and the feet, trying to get the message out, but it's you. It's this community that makes us what we are, and we appreciate you more than you ever know. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope that you and your family just enjoy it to the fullest. So have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. We're going to get some other things coming up, and we'll see you down the road. Have a great rest of your day, and be safe out there, and stay warm. Austin, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law.